Let's dive in, not waste your guys' time here at Vagabond Builds with James Sandu for car reviews and car products. The 2026 Honda Civic Sport Hybrid trim. Just don't forget to like and subscribe as we truly need and appreciate your guys' support. Please tap that hype button, hype up this video. Here's our email below. Emails, we'll talk details later if you got some for us to film. And a shout out and a thanks to Folsom Lake Honda here at Folsom, California for providing us this Civic for this walk around review. So, 2026 Honda Civic Sport Hybrid. What do we get in regards to the powertrain? 2.0 liter four-cylinder engine paired together with the eCVT, also known as the electronic continuously variable transmission. Now, horsepower is 200 horsepower with 232 pounds-feet of torque with the 1.1 kilowatt battery on board for that hybrid system. MPG, this is where you're going to want to buy this car. 50 city and 47 on the highway with a 10.6 gallon gas tank size. Guys, with these numbers, you guys are going to miss the gas station, okay? You guys are actually going to want to stop at the gas station because you haven't been there for so long, okay? Now, onto the front of the Sport. Now, keep in mind, Sport trim is going to show you guys a little bit of more aggressiveness. You're also going to have different rims with the trim. But here on the headlight, we have LED front headlights with high gloss and blacked out housing. We have the daytime running lights here on the eyebrow with the hazards on. These are also your signal lights with your parking markers here inside as well. Dropping down to the active or live air vents here on the corner of the bumper fascia. Matte black plastic, lower grille and trim, as well as the upper grille is matte black plastic as well. For the ones who'd like to know, this exterior paint color is called the Urban Gray exterior paint color. Now we're going to go ahead and spend some time here, okay? So they're running the Goodyear assurances, and the size is going to be a 235/40/18 high gloss black one color rim. And I have to say, I'm really a big fan of these rims. They are probably low maintenance as well, as you're not going to see your brake dust on them. You have front McPherson strut suspension with 4-disc wheel brakes, making the braking system a whole lot better. Coming over to the side mirror, we have blind spot assist, integrated high gloss black trim. Over to the front doors, on the handles, we have these little lines that show you that you have the keyless fob entry on your Honda, not on the two back doors though. We have matte black plastic trim around the windows, as well as a tilt slide moonroof option up top. Coming over to the rear. Rear is going to be here on the gas tank lid area. We do not have a gas cap, so that is very convenient. Probably one of my favorite parts of Honda. We come over to the rear. We have LED rear taillights. Those hazards are halogen bulbs. Civic in the blacked out lettering, as well as hybrid also in the blacked out lettering too. Sport up top, high gloss black trim. Up top, over the license plate, we have a backup camera more towards the driver's side. Dropping down, we have one exhaust tip, and that's tucked away, and it is on the passenger side of the vehicle. Let's go ahead and pop open. There's an electric button that pops it open, but you have to assist that. And let's give you guys some cargo numbers. Coming in at 14.8 cubic feet of space, everybody. Now, as we like to do, you guys are probably wondering why my pocket has a measuring tape, but we like to measure our cargoes for the viewers. About 41 inches to the plastic paneling. Entryway is about 22 inches, and let's go diagonal for the ones who like to know, about 18 inches. And in between the liner here, about 40 to 41 inches, all right? Now, you don't have a spare tire, bah humbug, that's because of the Sport Hybrid. Let's go ahead and show you guys what you guys get. Some cargo and some tire situation going on there. Honestly, my best advice is don't put that run flat if you just have a small flat, because it's going to ruin your whole rubber. Here over to the top of the cargo, you could pull these latches and drop those backrests as well. Now, everybody, I also want to mention to you guys dimensions, but dimensions starting in inches with length, 185 inches in length, 71 inches in width, 56 inches in height with a 108-inch wheelbase. Now that we're done talking about the powertrain, the exterior, the cargo, let's show you guys Sport Hybrid Civic interior. Before we continue with this video, if you find yourself in the Sacramento, California, or the greater Sacramento area like Rockland, Roseville, Elk Grove, and many other cities, if you need a passenger van rental for the friends and the family for the fun activities such as San Francisco, Napa Valley Wine Country, Yosemite, Lake Tahoe, Yellowstone, and many other places, use the link in the description below and rent from Vagabond Van Rentals. We also deliver. Thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and continue with this video. So let's talk interior of the Honda Civic Sport. Now, starting with the passenger area, we have cloth seats, manual controls on both front seats, but you do have heated seats on both front seats. And then you get some of this leather or pleather kind of stitch inside the bolsters of the vehicle or the seats. In front of that passenger seat, we have a non-lockable glove compartment. That's what it looks like. Up top, this is the way the dashboard looks. And you have high gloss black trim with a honeycomb matte gray grille. Over to the infotainment screen. Let's go ahead and show you guys a little bit about this. Pretty simple, straight to the point. I'm gonna go to menu. So what your menu looks like, you don't have navigation or anything on this. You have Bluetooth settings, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto does integrate that as well. You got your hard buttons here. And as you guys can see, it's very simple. Dropping down, dual climate controls with your heated seats there in the top right and left corner of that unit. This is the way the climate control is going to look if we turn it on and turn it off. Dropping further lower, USB-C plugins, a 12-volt outlet, and some more cubby room here. Cup holders, nice and big. One is higher than the other on the level. Drive modes, you have 3 drive modes. You have Sport, Normal, and Econ, and you'll see that on the cluster. Parking brake and brake hold, as well as a simple straight-to-the-point center console with a removable tray. Up top, manual visor here with the tilt slide moonroof option. Over to the front of that sunroof, you have LED true light lighting inside the Civic Sport, very nice, and you got the switch to the sunroof right here. A simple straight to the point rearview mirror. Come over to the leather wrapped steering wheel. On the right hand side of that steering wheel, we have the crash warnings as well as the cruise control system. On the left hand side, we have the voice control as well as your source button and your volume for your media. And you can go ahead and mess around with that info card there from this unit here. Okay, so mess around with that. As you guys can see, you're going to use that little knob there. All right, very nice. And behind this leather wrap steering wheel, we have paddle shifters, or regen paddles, let's call them, because it's an ECVT. A wiper lever here for the windshield wipers, a lever here for the lighting system. And on your cluster, you have a manual gauge on the right and digital there on the left. Come over to the left-hand side of the dashboard. We have 2 things going on. A knob here for dimming out the dashboard lights and a button here for your traction control. Over to the door panel, we have high gloss black trim. We have the cloth armrests with window switches, side mirror switches, as well as your switch there to your cargo button. Now we're pretty much done with the front side of this interior. Want to finish up with one more thing. You got about 42 inches of legroom. I'm about 6 feet 2 inches tall. On the Honda Civics, more than enough room in the front, but we're going to test that right now in the second row. Now here, second row of the Civic, and remember guys, I'm 6 feet 2 inches tall. You get about 37 inches of legroom here on the second row, but more than enough for the tall people. But the question arises with the head clearance. My hair is touching that top liner, but if you're not 6 feet 2 inches tall, you'll have some clearance there, okay? We have the LED true light lighting here as well. Dropping down on the seating surfaces, I wanted to point this out to you guys. You guys do not have that gray design inside the cloth inserts of your seating surfaces. Armrest and cup holders in between on the Sport Hybrid, and car seat compatibility on the Civic Sport Hybrid. In front, a pocket on the back of the passenger front seat. In between those 2 front seats, we got nothing going on. I probably would have liked to see some air vents at least, or some USB-C plugins, but again, my preference. Now guys, here is the MSRP sticker. Hopefully this does help you guys out in this video. So pause this video. Suggested MSRP price is coming in around the $29,300 and minus $5 on that price tag. The total MSRP is almost $31,000 minus, again, about $5. If this video did help you guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hype up this video here at Vagabond Builds with James and Santa for more car reviews and car products. Thank you and God bless you.